Starting January 1st, the state is tightening control over children's online activities with a law that requires social media platforms to obtain parents' permission before allowing users under 18 to create accounts. 6 News reporter Kayla Preck spoke with a child psychologist to see how the law might impact children moving forward.
The new law is called the Protecting Children from Social Media Act. It is aimed to get parents to monitor their kids' online activity. Sonder Behavioral Health tells us when kids are being exposed to things that they don't have the capability to process or understand, it can cause behavioral and mental health issues.
A lot of children are going to social media to fulfill the need to have that sense of connection and belonging with others, whereas maybe they're not communicating with others in person. They feel more comfortable behind a screen, and then that goes back to saying things that we maybe wouldn't say in person on a screen, and the impact that that has on people's emotional and mental health, and the outcomes that we're seeing as far as increased anxiety, depression, things like that.
Many Knoxville locals agreed that kids should be monitored and feel the law is a positive step moving forward.
I think there should be a lot more monitoring. I personally deleted Snapchat just because of the things that were on it, and I'm 28 years old. And so a kid having access to those things when they're still developing, I think it's completely unwise. And so I think there does need to be more vetting, and I think the parents need to be more involved.
They're not developmentally mature enough to make wise decisions. And so we as parents or aunts or uncles, grandmas and grandpas, we're the ones who are responsible for just kind of filtering what they see, and we need to remember that, and maybe not care as much either about what other people are doing or giving our child that independence.
With the social pressures, peer pressure, and with all the discussions today around mental health, that's definitely a big issue. A lot of peer pressure comes from social media, so that's one of the things that we want to make sure that we are very aware of with both of our girls.
Reporting in Knoxville, Kayla Precht, 6 on your side.
Now, the bill does not specify how social media platforms will be able to verify the age of a user. It only states that they are required to do so.